Singapore's autonomous universities can take in more students this year as overseas study options continue to be disrupted by the pandemic. The Education Ministry says that it will work closely with the universities to come up with the appropriate number of places by monitoring demand and the quality of applicants. Chloe Chu with this story.
Dorothy Yuan's dream was to study science and technology at Stanford University. She planned her entire academic life around getting into Stanford, but she had to put that aside when COVID-19 hit.
I started to curate my entire student identity as someone who does the arts but is also capable in STEM subjects and had also a whole bunch of other varied interests. A month before my IB exams, I actually went to the point of publishing a book. I actually planned to take the SAT. So this was me waking up every morning at 7 a.m. and then studying for the SAT for a whole hour and a half on the train every day until school started at 8:30. So this was my life for a solid year, and I never got to take the SAT because they cancelled on me 3 times.
But all the hard work didn't go to waste as she secured a scholarship at the National University of Singapore. She'll be starting her computing degree in July. Miss Yuan is one of the students who will benefit from the extra places that are being offered by local universities. Education Minister Chan Chun Sing says the universities will continue to offer these vacancies due to the pandemic, but admissions will not be made easier. In 2020, MOE said the 6 autonomous universities would make about 2,000 more offers across a range of courses. About 1,000 additional places were already given out across the schools earlier this year, according to former Education Minister Lawrence Wong. Some places went to those who had planned to study overseas, while others went to those who opted to study instead of joining a weak job market. But even as more slots open up, some students have chosen to study abroad. One student, Kelly Hui, will study law at University College London in September, despite the uncertainty. It's still undecided whether classes will be conducted physically or online, but she doesn't want to pass up the opportunity.
Studying abroad has always been a dream of mine since I was very young, because I feel that I will be able to gain a lot of new experiences by getting to know people all across the globe. And of course, living by myself overseas. While the pandemic is definitely a hindrance to my original plans, I still decided to go ahead with it, mainly because I trust myself to keep myself safe.
Several others also say they chose to study overseas because their courses aren't on offer in Singapore, such as vet science and agricultural economics.